Hi, this is Mark with Right Line Trading. It is a 122 2015. It's a Thursday. It's our third trading day of the month or of the week, and I wanted to go over our trades with you today. On gold, as you can see, we had a break. This is my first trade. It's always great when the first trade you take of the day is a loser, but that's the way it turned out. I took a break. It's a multi-candle retracement. I did have background bias, did not have order flow and momentum with me on the trade. Now we have a very, very tight trailing stop. When one tick, we start uh, with a 7 tick stop. The trade went one tick in our favor, which pulled it to 6. Now on an 8 tick candle, originally we had a 10 tick stop. If we would have kept that 10 tick stop, we would have had a winner. Because we had such a tight stop, I was taken out of the trade at -6. And we really had nothing conservative to trade until I took the next trade right here. And that went up for 16 ticks. Now, this was definitely a potential trade, which I tried to call. I just didn't get out of my mouth fast enough. This trade really, really rocked fast, and I couldn't get it out. Now, this is a trade without bias and with a falling 50. This is not a trade I would take. Also, it's not that far off a swing pivot high. I mean, you want to trade very conservatively. These were just trades I was going over in the live trading room. Let me just take these off here. Because here is a very, very nice entry, which I did not take because of this pivot. Now, this trade would have gone 5. Our first target's 5. Some people would have been filled, some people wouldn't have. Then it came back and retraced to here, and I just felt this was a very risky entry. It's only a 2-tick candle body without order flow and momentum. Some people in the room took the trade. I just elected not to. It turned out to be a very, very nice winner. This was another trade. Unfortunately, some of these gold trades just rocketed. Could not get this trade out fast enough. Now, today we were trading without the direct entry system, and that hurt us. Our Chicago server is down. They're trying to fix it. Not being able to enter these trades directly into people's computers really was made trading a little more difficult. Now, this was a beautiful trade right here, but we were done trading. This is at 12:07. We had finished. Look at that trade. That's just a gimme trade. So a couple of ultra conservative trades. One I missed because I couldn't get it out of my mouth fast enough. And the other one there, the trading room was closed. Now let's take a look at the Russell. And we have no trades on the Russell today, which is very unusual. An enormous amount of chop. Let's go to the market open. And at the market just dropped the Russell. No way to get into the trade to the short side at all. And then no way to get into it long. These are just floating candles. Nothing, no retracement right into the modified 15 here. Now this was one that I just missed. And I'm watching 5 markets. It's really tough. There were traders who got it for 34 ticks. There was the retracement, move up, background bias is green, order flow and momentum with the trade. This should have been taken, executed. We should have had 34 on it. This is another entry right into a pivot. Pivot broke. It would have been a winner, but we don't trade into unbroken pivots. That's it. Now this was a great trade when the 15 breaks above the 50 and you have the 15 and the 50 up and you trade with bias. This is a great trade to the upside. This just occurred after the room closed. A lot of nice opportunities today. Now on crude was really volatile today because today was crude inventory. And a lot of people in the room had to remind me. Now here was the first trade. It was the break to the top upside, the move back. Now we only got stopped out of this trade because of our tight trailing stop, or our tight stop. It's -7. The trade pulled up. It pulled up our stop, and we got ticked out of the trade at 3. When it retraced, I just re-entered, and we got a full winner right here. The retracement, and then up for 9. So really today, I did not take a trade that retraced 10 ticks to stop out a full stop. We're just running on a very tight stop of -7. And when the trade goes 1 in our favor, it's -6. 2 in our favor, it's -5. If it comes back like it did here, it stops us out. It stopped us out at -3. This trade didn't even come close to taking us out at -10. I didn't really have one formal loser, if you want to look at it that way. Then I took this trade to the downside. It was the break, the retracement. Even though the 50 was green, the 15 was heading down hard. Order flow and momentum in our favor. We had background bias, the strongest down color possible. We shot down for 6, went right through our target of 5. This was a hanging entry. It was 8 ticks off the modified 15. There were some people that took this. I consider this to be a very risky entry. And then we had a long wait. Now this trade, I don't know where I was. Oh, the 11 o'clock was crude inventory report. So we stood aside and look what happened. We got a million candles here. That's why I didn't take that 11 a.m. trade. And finally, after waiting a long time, we got this nice move to the downside. The retracement, a little bit risky, was off the 50, but the 15 was down and it crossed the 50. I had nice background bias, order flow, and momentum with me on the trade. We went down for 9. So that was our day. We had 6 trades. We had 4 winners and 2 losers. Really shouldn't have had any losers because none of them came back 10. But we are on a tight ATM. So what we got was +9, +9, +6, -3. Gold was +16, and that -6 would have been a winner. Really popped our net equity. Instead of having a $240 loser, we went at a $200 winner. That's a $480 difference. But we're sticking with this tight ATM strategy. The net ticks are +31. Net equity was $440. Now the auto trader's offline because our direct entry system's offline and they run off the same server. Now I'll just show you really briefly. We could not trade the ES today because the ES requires direct entry if you want that 1 tick premium on the trade where we trigger the entry and then wait for a pullback. We missed these 2 gorgeous entries here, one at 10.12, one at 10.15. These would have been $250 winners. Excuse me, this was a more aggressive winner right here at 10 a.m., another $250 winner. But we just stayed off of the ES because the ATM strategy that people have in their traders who use direct entry require that one tick pullback requirement. And then we're going to add bonds and notes, as if I don't have enough charts to look at. But notes are $16 a tick, and bonds are $32 a tick. With a one tick pullback, it gives you an enormous premium, 33% premium on your target and 20% premium on your stop. So it's a very, very lucrative market right here on this single trade right here. This was a $250 trade right here. There wasn't much. You don't get a lot of trades on bonds and notes. Here was another trade. Right here is $500 on notes. A single trade on bonds is worth over $600. So since it moves so slowly and it's such a lucrative market, with the one tick pullback we get with the direct entry system, we're going to add bonds and notes. And ultimately what we may wind up doing is trading bonds, notes, and the ES. All of them give us a one tick pullback with the direct entry system. They give us a great premium on every trade. And really shifts things really very much in our favor. So we're still having a great week, even with the direct entry system down yesterday and today. If I can find on Tuesday we made 500, I believe. On Wednesday we made, I'm just coming off the top of my head. Today we made 400 and change. I know that we're up over $1,000 for the week so far on 3 trading days. And tomorrow, if we can make $400 or $500, we will be way over 1,000. Subtracting commissions, we're going for our $1,000 a week after commissions to bring in a $50,000 a year income to our traders. So we welcome you to come into the room to sign up for a free trial to our live trading room. Go to www.rightlinetrading.com. There you'll see a link to our daily net equity in the trading room, our daily net equity for the auto trader, which has been unfortunately offline for 2 days with our direct entry system. You'll see a link there for a contact us page where you can send us an email, and you'll also see a link for the free trial sign up. And please come into the room. Email us directly at info@rightlinetrading.com if you'd like to, or call us at 1-855-765-6681. Next week, the addition of bonds and notes are going to make this system incredibly powerful. We're going to be leveraging the direct entry system such that we get 33% premium on the entry for a bonds and notes trade, and we get 20% premium on the stop. It's an enormous trading advantage on 2 very, very lucrative markets that don't set up for a lot of trades, but they move slowly and deliberately. Very little chop, very little, very, very rare losers. And that's the kind of market we want to trade. So everyone have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the trading room.